Good morning, everyone, and happy March, and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Dudeness. Being this our first episode of March, you know what that means. We're going to have ourselves a manly mashup to kick off our month. Hopefully the weather at this point has turned for the better because it has been a very long winter, very cold, a lot of snow, just not great, not great stuff. And as we learned last week, we went over some things about kind of taking advantage of the winter months and trying to kill those winter blues. But now that we're in March, only good things ahead. Spring will be here soon, and hopefully all will be right again. Back to our good stuff. You know, getting outside more, um, having barbecues, fires, and camping, all the fun stuff, swimming, fishing, all the good activities, right? So we'll dive in here. We'll start with our episode previews for the month and what you have to look forward to for the month of March. So you are in luck the way that March actually the way that the Mondays fall. You will get 5 episodes this month. So what you can look forward to next week is going to be a episode that I actually really enjoyed recording. I think it was somewhat funny, but definitely insightful. It's going to be things you can accomplish while sitting on the toilet. Please tune into that one. You don't have to listen to it while you're sitting on the toilet, but definitely please tune in, check that one out. And then following that, on our one of one of the great traditional holidays, the following Monday will be St. Patrick's Day, actually. So we will discuss St. Patrick's Day and the traditions, which is actually more than just getting shit-faced drunk, even though that's part of it for many of us. And then following that, we will have 100 things to do, 100 things to do that cost nothing. We're going to kind of start. I'm going to work a new segment in to the Manly Mashup, and we'll start to discuss some money saving tips and tricks as my wife and I are trying to currently save to hopefully purchase a home here soon. So with that said, once we start saving money, we have to, of course, cut back on things and find ways to kind of live the same lifestyle that we're used to, just in a cheaper manner. And then for the last day of the month, on the 31st, we will have the rule of 3. So this is going to be a little life tip on kind of productivity. So we'll see. So those are the episodes you have to look forward to this month. I hope you can take some time and tune in and check those out. I think we'll have some good, useful, and also entertaining episodes for you. So moving on, I kind of have a bit of an announcement to make. We will we will no longer have a beer of the month. It well, we'll no longer be doing that segment anymore. So no big deal. I'm going to be filling that spot with cool dude stuff, where I will still review something, but could be a food item, a product, You know, really anything I come across that I find that is review worthy, I guess we'll say. So with that said, this month's cool dude stuff is going to be a sample that I ended up receiving in the mail. It is by a company called Effing F apostrophe ing, and their product is Effing Hydration that I tried out. They're a supplement company. They sell like supplements for focus, calmness, clarity, and like anxiety, multitude of different things. Like pre-workout stuff. I don't know, a bunch of different stuff. So they're a supplement company, and I came across their website and decided to try out their samples. I think it was like $5 for shipping, and they sent me a bunch of stuff in an envelope. So I tried that out. But I've always been a user of hydration salts or usually like a liquid IV I use or drip drop. I discovered that when I was down south working out in the heat. You need your electrolytes. I actually have liquid IV just about saved my life one time. So I yeah, I don't mind paying for it. But I wanted to try something else, kind of see what else is out there, and came across this effing company, um, and tried their hydration supplement. It was pretty good. The flavor was decent. Um, Overall, everything, the company as a whole, everything got here pretty quickly. Just a quick note, however, um, when you go through and select your samples, be sure to get into your account, and if you don't want to subscribe to everything that they have to offer, um, it would be like a monthly subscription. Um, it was, oh god, they tried to it was like $189, which, no fault of their own. I guess I just didn't read the fine print. But just so you are aware, when you collect those samples, you are also signing up for a subscription. So if you do not like the product, make sure you go in there and unsubscribe from those subscriptions. But overall, taste is good. It's kind of hard to. Well, it has awful. The flavor I tried was blue raspberry. It had your typical. I would say it was more. It's one of the better tasting ones, for sure. Um, Almost like a Kool-Aid taste. Some of them get like a real like medicine taste to them. But it also has immunity, so it has vitamin C and stuff in there as well. Let's see. Vitamin B12, electrolytes, vitamin C, L-glutamine. I don't know, 400 milligrams of that. So yeah, has all the good stuff in there to kind of help you out. With the warmer weather coming, you definitely want to stay hydrated. So, might be something for you to check out. Like I said, $5. They'll send you a couple samples, and you can try it out for yourself and see what you think of it. Yeah. So, video coming out for that today, actually, over on the YouTube, Rumble, or Odysee. You can go over there and check that out. Let's see. What do we have next? Oh, we also have another video coming out today, which is our Around the Grill for the month of March. This month is now I didn't do. I didn't with this being the month of St. Patrick's Day. Um, I didn't do a corned beef dish or anything of that nature. Um, but I think I did something equally as good. Um, so it was chicken cordon bleu pasta bake, I guess is what I call it. And you can go over there, check that video out, and I'll put the. I think I'm gonna put the um, recipe in the description. So um, you can have that and check that out. Uh, Overall, it was pretty good. Fairly simple to make, not too complicated. And I think it was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 dishes. In all honesty, maybe 4 with a cutting board and a knife. Um, Fairly easy. It was good. You can stretch it. Make as much as you want. Um, it was there's a lot of cheese in it though. So if you like cheese, that's good. Um, I like I like cheese. I like cheese a lot. So, um, yeah, all in all, pretty good. Go over there, YouTube, Rubble, Odysee. Check out the video for that. Let's see. Okay, next we have we'll dive into our new segment, the Frugal Fella. So Frugal Fella is going to be kind of my money saving tip or trick for you for the month. Um, just something quick. But yeah, basically, like I was just saying with uh the effing supplements there. A lot of times when things are expensive these days, very expensive, and it really sucks to, especially buy something off the internet that you don't know if you're going to like and invest a bunch of money into it. So what I have been doing lately is going around and looking for samples for men's products. Um, I have another product I just received in the mail today, which is a pain relief balm. That was a free sample actually. So I'm going to try that out for you and do a little video on that. But yeah, instead of spending a bunch of money on a big bottle of something that you don't necessarily know if you like or want, um, samples are always a good choice when available. Um, Another thing that my wife actually does, and I guess I get a benefit out of it too, is she gets a perfume subscription box, and goes and picks a perfume. He gets a very small bottle of it for a very small price, almost like a trial size or sample size. But you're buying almost like a portion of like a very very expensive bottle of perfume. But what I get out of it is I get a new air freshener every month. So for my work truck, so it's a win-win for me. So, um, but yeah. There's your frugal fella tip of the month. When possible, find samples of products that you would like to try out before diving in and spending the money on a full size. All right, moving forward, we have our mainly media for this month. We I know the show's been out for a couple months at this point, but the new Tim Allen show, which I'm a huge Tim Allen fan, I enjoy his banter, I guess we'll say. But yeah, over on ABC, I think it's Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock, something like that. I don't know. I watch it on Hulu. Does anybody like tune in anymore when when a show comes on? I don't know, everything's on demand now and streaming. So, but yeah, his new show with Kat Denning and Sean Williams? I don't know, the dude from American Pie, Stifler. I can't remember his real name. But yeah, good show. Kind of like Last Man Standing, but with cars this time. But same concept. It's basically right and left banter back and forth on a comedic view, and all in all, pretty good show. Check it out. I enjoy it. Kind of glad to see him back on network television again after what happened with Last Man Standing. Um, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. All right, so moving forward, your dude DIY tip of the month. If you happen to live in a home with a woman or multiple women, and men aren't necessarily aren't innocent of this, but our bathroom drains seem to be our bathroom sink drains seem to be a focus of issues when it comes to drainage. Um, so this month we're going to kind of discuss some homemade drain cleaner ideas, especially if you don't want to use like chemicals, um, or if you're just a cheap fuck like I am and don't want to go to the store and buy drain cleaner. Basically, we have what I used in it, and it seemed to work with the assistance of a plunger. Um, I threw some baking soda and white vinegar down the drain. Now you can add a little bit of dish soap to this too. The dish soap is going to help cut any type of grease. The vinegar and baking soda is going to foam up, which is going to expand and help push your clog, mostly hair clog around. And basically, what you want to do is take your mixture there, dump it down the drain. Your baking soda first, throw that down there, and then chase that with a little bit of dish soap, and then your vinegar, and just kind of let that sit and do its thing. And then what you're going to do is boil a pot of water. The bigger the pot, the better. And get your plunger ready. And yeah, go ahead and basically what I did was I allowed that to sit and work while I boiled the water, which takes, I don't know, depending if you have an electric stove or not, 10 to 15 minutes. Seemed to be long enough. And then yeah, chase that down with a big pot of water. And it drained pretty slow still. But then I just went ahead and hit it with the plunger, obviously plugging our top vent hole. And fucking sure enough, it actually worked. I was pretty surprised. But yeah, I mean, usual normal household stuff you already have. Pretty easy to do. No special trips to the store. No fucking with chemicals or anything like that. Safe for PVC and copper and cast and all that stuff. So yeah, no major issues, but just plunge that out, and the drain has been working great ever since. So I'm sure sure here very very soon it will be plugged again with hair and whatever other makeup and face wash and whatever the fuck else they use. So yeah, it'll be plugged soon enough. But anyway, yeah, that's your do DIY of the month of March. Get those drains tended to and cleaned out the best that you can, and do it on the cheap. All right, moving on. With this being again the month of March, so I've said it about 50 fucking times. I thought it would be suiting, I guess. Is that what I'm looking for? I think it would suit the show well, I guess, to pick a historical bro this month from Ireland, and this month we would like to honor Joseph Spud Murphy. He invented flavored potato chips in 1954. So thank you, Mr. Spud Murphy, for your delicious invention. We all greatly appreciate that. Luckily for us, uh, Joseph Spud Murphy was an enormous had an enormous distaste for plain crisps, potato chips. It was the 1950s that saw the introduction of the flavored potato chip. Murphy, the founder of Tato, developed a cheese and onion flavored crisp in 1954, which would prove to be a success, both at home and abroad. By the 1960s, Spud had become a millionaire and was described by Sean Lamass as the very acme of Irish entrepreneurial spirit. Gratefully, we still have manufacturers experimenting with flavors, something that we have Spud Murphy to thank for. So yes, thank you, Mr. Spud Murphy, for creating delicious flavored potato chips, or at least opening the idea of that. Yeah, let me know your favorite flavor of potato chip. What's yours? I think mine. Well, my of course, my all time favorite they no longer make, but it was the Lay's wasabi ginger kettle cooked potato chip. That was my all time favorite. Probably still is. I would have to say my second runner up is the Canadian potato chip, which is the all dressed. I rather enjoy that flavor. It's like a vinegar barbecue type flavor. But yeah, yeah, I'd like to know. Yeah, throw a comment in there or send me an email or go ahead and DM me. But yeah, I would like to know your your favorite flavor of potato chip. Please let me know. But with that said, we'll wrap up here. I guess that's all I really have to say. Kind of a short episode. I feel like I'm kind of rushing through it, but I don't know. I don't want to ramble on too much. I just want to, get to the point of things and get a good episode cranked out and try to keep it as short and sweet as possible. But yeah, with that said, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Go ahead and head over to my my socials: Instagram, Facebook, X, Pinterest, Threads. Yeah, you name it, pretty much there. As always, we will have another episode for you next Monday, 6 a.m., and every Monday after that, Eastern Standard Time, of course, for you to enjoy, right in time for your Monday morning to help it suck a little bit less. And then from there, head over to the YouTube, Rumble, and Odysee channels. Check out those Around the Grill videos and the cool dude stuff reviews over there, and maybe some other things. I don't know. Again, man, I'm trying my best to come up with some video content, and now that the weather has broken a little bit, maybe that'll be a little more possible. I'll have kind of more ideas to do. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. As always, be the man you are meant to be. Have a great rest of your week, And of course, thanks for listening.